you're making consistent 3K, 5K a month, you aspire to hitting 10K a month. That's all you can think of. Hey, a 6-figure business, 10K a month. That way you can say you are running a 6-figure business, and that's cool. But what happens when you begin to attain more than the low 6 figures and you're hitting consistent 40K, 50K per month? That takes you right to the mid 6 figures where you're earning $500,000 to $600,000 per annum. And your eyes are not like, whoa, 7 figures is possible. 7 figures is possible. What are the things you need to begin to pay attention to? Because what got you here won't get you there. That's why I'm creating this video for you to learn what no one tells you about scaling to mid 6 figures. Are you ready to learn? Yes, you are. Let's do this. First time that I began to get close to mid 6 figures, like I was doing 10K consistently. It was not like a thing, Yeah. In fact, I hit my first 6 figures in dollars in 2021. That's a while ago. So I was pretty comfortable with 6 figures, right? And then I relocated to America and my income dropped drastically because, hey, the market is different. The messaging is a bit different. So things got a bit, and then I began to pick up. And then 10K a month became a norm for me. And then we began to scale, right? Beyond 10K a month. And they were saying, oh my God, I'm growing. It's exciting, but it's also terrifying. So my coach calls this terrixciting. It's terrixciting, terrifying and exciting at the same time. And so I began to look at what is breaking and what needs to be fixed. What is standing and what do I need to evolve into? And what did I need to do in order to hit that mid 6 figures consistently and then be able to aspire successfully for 7 figures. So if you're like me and you run an expert-based business, you are a coach, consultant, a thought leader, a speaker like me, this video would be very helpful for you because I bear it all on my channel. Like, I don't hold back. Once you are listening to me, I want you to hear the truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Now, the first thing that no one tells you, which is pretty tough, is that you will have to let go. Now, let me give you the parameters of letting go. Some decades ago, when I was trying to learn how to drive. So I remember the first time I got into the car, I was particular about where my tires were stepping on. So I had my neck out. I wanted to see the next thing I was, climbing, the next thing, like the next path my tires, the car tires were threading on. And I remember my trainer said, Temi, you are hitting the curb side. You are hitting the pedestrian side of things, because I was like looking like this, like that. And it was a disaster. I found myself climbing the coverts over and over because I was particular about where the tire was going over. And that just reminds me, it's a great way for me to analyze, or let me say, draw an analogy to what happens when you are going to that level of success in your business income. So typically, when you are small, you are doing 3K, 4K, 5K months, let's say 10K months, majority of the stuff goes through you. You tell what is in the emails, the post being put on social media. Hey, you even designed the post yourself, or you designed the pictures, the carousels yourself. So and you are able to maintain a certain level of excellence that you really want to. But when you're scaling to those high six figures, mid, going to seven figures, you will have to learn to let go. So because I was moving from walking or riding the bicycle to driving, I was used to seeing my legs, to seeing where I was walking, what I was stepping into. If there is a pothole somewhere or there is a dirt I have to, scale over, whatever it is, I could see it, right? It was obvious. Unfortunately, when I'm in the car, I cannot see every detail. So my trainer said, I've got to look beyond now where the tires are stepping into. And I have to look straight ahead. I have to look at, okay, 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, 50 feet away. So I see ahead. And before I get there, I'm able to negotiate. I'm able to navigate through that obstacle or that path or that bend, whatever it is. I don't want to be fixated on the very next thing or the very next distance that I was walking or I was driving through. And that's it. So when you're scaling at that level, you have to let go of your need to be granular in your inspection. I know it's a lot. Entrepreneurs, we are control freaks. We want all our T's crossed, all our I's dotted. Unfortunately, what got you here won't get you there. So you've got to be able to let go and trust the team that you have built. Because if you don't, guess what happens? They would begin to give you substandard deliverables because they believe you will still review it. So instead of them to check all the missing commas, all the missing crosses on the T's and the dots on the I's, they'll just do a shabby job of, they're like, the CEO will still look through it. But if they knew that it was going from them straight to being published, they are more particular. They're like, okay, this stuff has to be good, because if the output does not, match the brand, then I'll be in trouble. Do you see? So you don't want to ever let your people feel like you're still in control of every output, because it stifles their creativity, it stifles their growth, and we don't want that. So you've got to learn to let go of some things. That's number one thing you have to do. The second thing is, in order to ensure that when you let go, things don't go haywire or go gaga, the way they say it where I'm from, you want to recast the vision and the mission and the core values to your team as often as possible. So in my team, every week we have our meetings on Mondays and Fridays. And every meeting we say our vision, our goals, our core values, which I have embedded inside what I call our incantations. We chant the words. It's like a full-fledged paragraph, and we're just declaring it. We are saying it. It's a great day for us at we consult international. Our this, our that. Our clients get amazing results. We are this. We partner with the Holy Spirit. Like we chant those stuff. So it's in everyone's consciousness and subconsciousness that, see, this is where we are going to. We say our clients get transformational results that are difficult to hide from their friends and family. We radiate love. And so people are happy to do business with us. People are positively transformed when they encounter any of our free or paid solutions. Do you see? Our prospects are thinking of us right now. So, it's a lot that we say. We declare it over and over. So, even if it's our free content, we expect that people are getting transformed just by encountering us. And I think I'm happy to put a copy of this incantation in the description box if I feel led to. It may be there, it may not be there, but I'll just chill. And then we know we're the first among our equals, second to none. Our efforts are beautifully rewarded because God is our source and the Holy Spirit is our strategist. This year, we impact over 100,000 people directly with our solutions, and we make millions of dollars in revenue. Like, everybody is aware of the entire goal. That will be the next thing you must do. Recast the vision consistently over and over and over. The third thing you would have heard before, which is now even more critical, is you want to hire slowly. I mean, think about it. Before you can entrust your life in a pilot's hands to fly across the globe, you want to be sure that they are well trained and they have the prerequisites, license, education, experience to fly you, right? The same thing with your vision. Those you are hiring, you must be sure that they have what it takes to steer this ship, this company with you. So I always say this: hire slowly and fire quickly. That's my philosophy. I hire slowly and I hire for the attitude, not for the competence. Why? Competence can be grown over time. I remember one of my teammates, she joined me a little over a year ago. The first time I asked her to design something for me, like to design a flyer or something, I was aghast with what she produced. I'm like, what? This is fugly. It's a combination of fuck and ugly. Like, this is fugly. It was so terrible. Then I said, no. You must watch a Canva tutorial, at least one video per day for the next 30 days. Today, she designs the best flyers, our ebooks. Even though we have tools that help us with it, oh my goodness, she now gets it. When the times I've blessed her, I'm like, I bless you. Thank you so much. There are the times that she has designed stuff for me. But when she came in, she could not do jack. She couldn't do anything like that. And that just tells you something. Competence can be gained, can be learned over time. But you see, attitude, that one, you can't buy it. You can't learn it. It's just you have it or you don't. And it's typically based from, on upbringing, how their parents raised them. So you're just their boss. So if they've been groomed and raised for like the past 30 years or 35 years, what much can you do to shape that attitude? Not much, if you ask me. So I always say I hire slowly. So one of my process of hiring is I do a 1 month probation. So in that 1 month, you will do all the tasks. You will feel our energy. I would feel your energy. I'll see how you show up, the excuses you make, what you do, what you don't know. I'll be noting you. And in that 1 month, my categorical offer is half your salary. That's just it. I will not pay you full salary the first month of working with me. Why? Because you're still figuring stuff out. You don't have what it takes to deliver at your capacity at the first month. So I will not pay you 1 month salary. No, I won't. You take the offer or you leave it. Don't worry, I'll be fine. No, trust me. I'll be fine. And so 1 month probationary period, you only get half your salary if we decide that you and I are a good fit to work together. And of course, I take them through training. One of my trainings is Know Your Boss. So they watch a video, they learn something about me, how I communicate, what is important to me, the KPIs they work with, like the company vision, the company story, where we are going to, all those things that we are doing. This is purpose work for me. It's not just build a business. It's purpose. Like, I am alive because of what I do. I was born to do this. Do you see? So I bring in the people who will not sink my ship. So I hire very slowly so that I can scale very quickly, and then I fire fast. Once I'm seeing that this is please, either we demote you and we say, I don't think you can handle this part of your JD. We have to remove it, and of course that would affect your salary. Or you can just excuse us. That's the end. That is if you have the right attitude. If you don't, I don't even bother. And so during that 1 month, I can fire you anyhow, anytime, with no recourse to any salary. But if you survive it, that 1 month, then we pay you half. And then the following month, you get your full salary. And after about 3 months, when you have hit your, consistently hit your goal, then I can say, indeed, we can, increase your salary when you have proven that you know what you're doing, you get it, you are getting results, then you and I are good. And then we begin to talk about salary increase and things like that. But you want to hire slowly and fire fast. The fourth thing no one tells you that I've learned the hard way is you must work on your limiting beliefs. Oh yes, trust me. When my coach told me, oh, Temi, this offer you're selling would only attract people who work at Walmart. I'm like, what do you mean? It's for high achieving women. He said, no, high achieving woman wants to earn this amount on a monthly basis. I'm like, what? She said, this offer that is selling for 1,000, push it to 10,000. It took me 6 months to raise my fees from that 1,000 to the 10,000. Like I was like, 1,000 to 5,000. And the first month I raised the fees to 5,000, I got 10 clients. 10 clients. The first month I raised the fees. And then from 5K to 6K, then 6K to 7.5, 7.5 to 10,000. And right now she's telling me, Dr. Temi, this offer should be $30,000. And I'm like, okay, coach, I hear what you're saying, but this is where my mind interprets it. No comprende. Like, I can't understand what he's saying. I hear you, but my brain does not understand it. That was where I was, also when she asked me to raise the price from 1,000 to 10,000. Over time, I understood. But my point is, you will have to work heavily on your limiting beliefs. Oh my goodness. You will have to work on it way more than you thought was necessary. If you think you don't have limiting beliefs, wait until you begin to hit consistent 40K, 50K, 60K months. Oh my goodness. You begin to see if you have the fear for large sums of money. I did. And those fears begin to come out in your actions, in your pitches, in your pitches, in your offers, in your marketing messaging. They begin to come out because there's a limiting belief somewhere there. So you would have to intentionally have to invest heavily. So I had to invest in hypnosis, coaching and learning just to melt those limiting beliefs that, see, you are deserving of these large chunks of money. You are deserving to earn in multiple 6 figures per month. You are deserving of this. You will not waste this money. You will not, it's okay for you to have it. You can still say no to people when you have this much money. You can grow it. It's a lot of work. I think this is like the hardest of all. Because again, you're here, you're getting results. You are doing well. You're like, limiting beliefs? Nah, I'm good. Trust me, sister, you are not good. It's a classical case of new devils for every new level. Like new devils for every new level. You will think you know it until they bring up a mirror and say, hey, look at that. Oh, that's me. Oh, shoot. I look like that? I sound like that? Yes, you do. I think I'll do a complete video on this one because it's big. This is an invisible thing that controls the visible. Like, it's like the choker in everything. It chokes everything if you don't have it right. It's a choker. It's a big one. It keeps you small. It keeps you tiny. It keeps you sabotaging yourself. Fear of success, fear of failure, fear of whatever, not being good enough, even though you're so good, imposter syndrome, all those things, they rush to you when you begin to approach 7 figures, because 7 figures is like the holy grail, of business success. You hit that $1 million income. You're there, you hit it. That's also where the work is most heavy on you, mentally, emotionally, because the invisible controls the visible. So that's a huge one you will have to work on. Everything comes up at that point. Your relatives, can you say no to them? When strangers come to you on social media and ask you to support this cause, that cause, you become a thought leader. People are waiting to hear your voice and your opinion about something. Different things come up. See, again, I'll create a video to discuss this, and maybe my next video actually, and then we can really unpack this, and you will understand some things deeply, but it's a big deal. And now the number 5 thing that no one tells you that I've had to battle, like learn firsthand, is you must learn to respect plus love your team. When you respect people for their for what they do, like their competence, it's like it's given. But when you love them, despite their faults or their, whatever it boosts their morale, and it cascades. That's the beautiful part. The way you treat your team will cascade down to how they treat your clients. So I say, oh, when people are asking for some things during weekends, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So some person will not attend to you because it's a weekend. He will get back to you on Monday when he resumes. And the team member sees the message and they feel like, oh wow, this boss cares about me enough to say it's my weekend. And it's just a standard I had to set. I would do the job, but I would tell my client that I'm sorry, the team member is offline for now. The team member is on holiday. The team member, it's their weekend, or it's late at their end. They can't pick this call right now. But if I can do it, I will do it. And they feel it, they see it. I encourage my team members to ask for a raise. Like, it's crazy. One of my team members, I actually had a call with her. I said, go and check your JD again. Go and check the things that you've been doing outside your JD. Bring proofs and then make a demand. And then she came. It was a hard one for her to do. When eventually she came with the list of everything, she said, Ma, I don't know if I can be considered for a salary increase. I'm like, oh gosh. I know women find it difficult to ask for a salary increase, unlike men. And I'm like, Madam, we've already agreed in the contract that we would increase the salary by 33%. No, by 50%. Yeah, 50%. Yeah, basically from this, half of our salary was added to our salary. She's like, oh, thank you so much, coach. And I said, I hope it's a fair deal. She said, fair deal? It's so good. She was so happy, And again, there was a time I said, another team member, that, see, I'm not feeling you. What's going on with you? You are losing it. What's going on? And then she mentioned that she was going through a divorce. I'm like, oh my God. She said then she's having issues with her in-laws. There's a property thing. The ex-husband is misbehaving. That day, for the first time, I just spent like 30 minutes just listening to her rant. When she was done, she was like, Coach, thank you for allowing me to say this. Like, I thank you. She felt so grateful that she could unburden. And I'm like, hey, I'm here for you. Do you know why I'm here for her? Because she's joining me on this ship. She's helping me to steer my vision. I need her to be whole. I need her to be solid. And I realized that those few things, they go a long way. I mean, those tiny stuff, emotional stuff for people like me, because I don't do emotions. Like, I'm a choleric. I get the job done. I don't mind whose emotion is affected in the process. Let's get the job done. But I had to learn and stay in and say, okay, how are you feeling? Okay, I hear your son is crying. Do you need to take a moment to attend to the son? Because I have women on my team. They're like, no, coach, don't worry. I said, okay, are you sure? Like, we could hold on for you. I had to learn to show empathy, to love beyond respect, to love my team. And I realized that it cascades. That's just the crazy part of it. It cascades. The more love I show my team, the more love my clients feel. Like one of my team members, lives in Nigeria, in Kaduna to be precise. And I had a client traveling from London to Nigeria, and my client literally said she had gifts for my team member. She had a gift. And I'm like, oh, she said, coach, don't worry. When I get to Lagos, I plan to see. So, and I'm like, she doesn't live in Lagos. I say, okay, don't worry, coach. I'll be in Lagos and Abuja. I said, she doesn't live in any of those cities. Okay. And I will send the stuff to her through courier. Yeah, that's how loving, and it's one of our core values. Our core values is kelp, KELP. It used to be keep, KEEP, but now it's kelp. But it's been kelp for like the past 3 or 4 years now. I don't remember when exactly. So it's now knowledge. When you come across us, you must feel that we know what we are doing. There's knowledge. So we are huge on knowledge. So the second one is execution. With us, we get stuff done. Like, we get stuff done. So execution is a big part of what you would experience when you work with us. And then L is for love. We want you to feel our love, that we love you, we really honor you, and we want you to know that we are on your side. We are in your team as your coach or as your business coaching team. We are for you. We go extra mile for our clients. And then the last one is passion. You see us do all we do with passion in our hearts. You hear it in my voice. You see it in my energy. That's also how my team works with my clients. Odd hours of the night. I have clients in the UK that is off time, and they will always see that this team loves them and has passion for what they do. And that's also why we hire people based on their strength, not just their certificates. So if you come to us and I say, oh, I want to be your whatever marketing, I will ask you, what's your area of strength? What do you do so well? And then you say, oh, I do this very well. Then we begin to see how we can mold that role to fit you. I hired an outreach marketer once, or outreach officer once, and the research part of the outreach used to bug her. It used to be like frustrating. So I said, okay, let's take this one out of your plate. Somebody else who will do a better job will handle it. You just do the outreach. Guess what? Her productivity went up higher. From struggling to do 10 outreaches in a day, she was scaling through 20, 30 like that, because she got. So it's just the love that we feel. And again, hiring slowly and firing fast, right? So when you respect them for their competence and you love them for who they are, their natural abilities, their energy and things like that, your clients would feel it. When we host our monthly boot camps, almost everyone, when they thank me, they also thank the win team. Like, I can't even take all the glory. Like, it's so obvious that I'm not the only one working. They're like, we thank you, Coach Temi, and the win team. Because they can feel everybody's impact in their success story. It's like a teamwork. It takes a village for us to deliver such level of excellence to our clients. And so, yes, you have the system, you have the processes, they are working, your SOPs, great, it's given for you to scale. But you see, those 5 things I just told you will help you sit comfortably in your mid 6 figures, in those 400K, 500K per annum level. Enough for you to say, yes, now 7 figures is attainable. And that's where I am right now. I'm like, yeah, 7 figures is attainable. And these are my top 5 secrets that I wish someone had told me. It was not in any of the YouTube videos I watched. It was not in any of the coaching courses I paid for, right? But this is the truth, and I hope you found immense value in this. Now, if you have any questions about scaling your business, your coaching business to consistent 10K months, then you want to use the link in my description to join my next bootcamp. It's the Expert Monetization Activation Bootcamp. It's a 3-day bootcamp, intensive bootcamp where I help experts to design. First, you clarify, you design, and then you launch your 10K a month offer. All right, so let's do it again. If you have any questions, please drop it in the chat. And if you found this video valuable, come on, like it. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe right now to this, because I give the juice away. Like, this is my lived experience, nothing theoretical. I didn't even use a script. Like, I came up with this content idea literally like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, okay, let's shoot it while it's hot and fresh in my head. let me share this with someone. I hope it has really blessed you, and you will leave a comment, ask me your questions, and very importantly, join me for the next bootcamp if you are ready to scale to 10K months. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.